Okay, what I want to do now is I want to take you through the first little project we were talking about in class the other day. So the first project really is we're going to take an LED and we're going to use the pin command. Basically, we're going to use that to turn this LED on and off with a delay. All right, so we spoke about writing the code in class. When you get an LED, you'll notice that there are two lengths of pins, and hopefully you can see that. So one of them is slightly longer than the other. The long one is the positive side of the pin. Okay, so that's something to really remember. So that's the positive side of the pin. The short one's the negative or the ground side of the pin. Okay, in front of me we've got the Arduino. I've got the breadboard as well. Okay, so I'm going to actually hook this together fairly quickly. All right, as well. If you remember, it doesn't matter which pin we're going to use. Obviously, we can't use we're going to use the ground one, but we're not going to use that for the actual pin allocation. Let's say, for example, I've got pin 8. So in my code, I would have pin 8 as the pin that I'm actually using, all right, to write to, all right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whack that into this part of the breadboard, okay? And I know that that is power in from the Arduino, and then I have to make sure, and I'm going to put my resistor in next, just with a bit of a space, push that down, yeah, that's in. And so what I've got on the same line, so here's my power in from the Arduino, this same line, hopefully you can see it, that resistor is in the same line, so it's going to go in here, along that board, up through the resistor, down to there. Now, that's the power in. And so what I'm going to do now is the long side of the resistor, the long side of the LED is going to go next door. And so goes through the resistor, down to the board, along that section of the board, up through the LED, down through the LED. Now, I've got to take that circuit back to ground. A few ways I can do it. I'm going to make it easy on myself today. I'm going to plug that in there so it goes through the LED. This is my vertical section of the board, and I'm going to put this back into the GND button. So, oops, yep, GND on the actual Arduino. Now, the Arduino is not even connected to my laptop. It's not turned on, but that's just the process of actually plugging it in. This goes into obviously my laptop. And then I have to compile it and run the code. All right. What I should see then is a flashing LED if we've got all the commands correct.